Good morning, everyone. I want to welcome all of you here. Today is Friday, October 27th. It's Halloween weekend. And my name is Bob. BobThePsychic.com is my website. I am a tarot and angel card reader, an intuitive, a medium, and a channel here in the North Scottsdale area. And every Tuesday through Friday, you will find me right here at 10:30 in the morning Arizona time, drawing a couple cards, giving a couple messages, and then answering questions from the audience. So if you do have a question today, feel free to type it in the comments screen, not on Messenger. Just be sure that you do not ask the same question you have asked at any time this week. And if you're not sure what you want to ask, you just want me to draw a card, just say hi. Let's see, what else do I want to say? I do have appointments available today and tomorrow. So if you're interested in having a one-on-one session with me, something much more in depth than what I'm going to talk about here or what I say to you when I'm answering your question, feel free to go book a reading with me. You can go do that at my website. It's BobThePsychic.com. I also want to invite all of you to the Phoenix Zoo tonight for the Halloween event. Pretty sure that's what they call it. I will be there doing free readings. They're only going to be about 3 minutes, though, because there's a bajillion people that wait in line. But if you would like to meet me in person while going to the zoo and seeing their really cool Halloween event, it's tonight and tomorrow. So Friday, October 27th today, tomorrow, Saturday, October 28th. I'll be there starting at 6. I think it closes at 10 or 10:30. Not sure about that. But you can find out more on their website. It's phoenixzoo.org. All right, so let's go ahead and get started, and we'll see what today's tarot card is. So the deck that wanted to talk today is the Psychic Tarot deck from John, what's his name here? John Holland. If you like this deck, you like the messages, feel free to go to my website. Again, there's something under Psychic Store. Scroll down, you'll find this deck there. You can click on it. Okay, so this is all today's card. The first one that popped out is Choose Wisely. This is a reminder. This is a reminder that there are many choices in our lives every day, and that when we make them, we need to choose wisely. We need to make sure that we choose the ones that have the most value, that mean the most. It's not about just picking the first thing that comes our way if it doesn't match what it is we truly want. That's that one we're supposed to pass on. But this is about choosing wisely and making sure that we're always choosing the thing that moves us in the direction that we want to go, and that we are always true to that, and make sure that we are able to have exactly what it is that we want by making those decisions. Memories of love also came up. So this is also about reflecting on some of the things that may have happened in the past, some of the things that may have not gone as well. And now with the choices that we're going to make choices that help repair or honor that relationship, or about put it into the right perspective so that it is no longer holding us back. It's no longer preventing us from having the true love and the true connection we want. In many cases, the messages I'm getting is that everyone has been hurt in a relationship once or twice before. And this is about knowing that you can break free from that hurt and pain and learn to trust others and have the light and the hope all around you. And knowing that just because it happened that one time doesn't mean it's going to happen again, because this time the choices we make, we're going to choose wisely and choose something that's going to set us free, set us in a new direction. We're going to give ourselves a chance to have that love, give ourselves a chance to allow those people to come back into our lives, or allow that loving energy to come back into our life and really take us over and set us free. So that's what I feel like today's message is. Let's see what the tarot or the angel card is. So this is Zebu, angelic symbols, and the card they want to talk about, kind of matches, is centeredness, about being centered. Because when we make those choices, we do it from that place of centeredness if we're choosing wisely. And centeredness says, I breathe deeply to revitalize and recenter myself and move forward with steadiness. So it's moving forward steady, keeping ourselves in line. Just knowing that just today, maybe that even if yesterday or today there's a road bump, doesn't mean we're always going to be there. So it's just about always being positive. I know when you come here, I always give positive messages because that's what I asked for. And finally, the last one for today, this is all about universal love. I am united with all of mankind through love. So this is just about knowing that all of us have this love inside. All of us are supposed to be sharing this with others. So in terms of choosing wisely and memories of love, it's about allowing that love to come in and not being scared and not being blocked from that. Okay, so hopefully to some of you out there that message hit home. To the rest of you, maybe there was part of it that did, but let's go ahead and answer questions. I'll be here for about the next 25 minutes, and let's see how we do here. So let's go ahead and get started. Again, if you have a question, feel free to write it in the comments, not in Messenger, and I'm happy to answer it. And then I will also let you know that if you want to know more, besides what I'm just about to say, feel free to go to my website. It's bobthepsychic.com. I am taking appointments for today and tomorrow. And of course, next week is wide open because that's kind of how this whole thing works. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and get started. So the first question is going to be way down here at the very beginning. You know what? I'm going to skip all you regulars. Hold on. Let's go find a new person that I haven't talked to lately. Sandy. I know I've talked to you before, but you're not like a regular, so hold on. All you regulars that were before here, I will come back to you at the end because I want to try to hit some other people too. All right, so here's your card. Which one is it? It's this one. Hold on, it's two of them. Okay, so Cindy, which is probably like Sandy, only with an E. You got heartache and loss and memories of love. Okay, so let me see. What is this about? This is about you finally releasing the sadness or the thing that is holding you back from 2 relationships ago. So it's not about are you in a relationship now? I don't think you're in a relationship now, and it's not the last guy you were with. It's the one before that. And I want to say you need to look back at that relationship and see what it is that you learned or what it is that you were supposed to learn, and then accept that lesson and move on. I feel like you're supposed to close your eyes and tell that person, you know, thank you so much for the lesson. I'm grateful you taught it to me. And now it is okay for you to release me. I wish to release you from the hold that you have on me. And no longer carry that lesson as though it's written across your forehead, holding you back from something else, from something better coming your way. This is about clearing your path and opening yourself up to that new person who is coming in. I feel like they're coming in February or March of next year, but now is the time for you to work on clearing that up and making the bandwidth and the space for them. Now, if you want to know more about that, and I can surely go deeper on that and draw some more cards, feel free to make an appointment with me. My website is bobthepsychic.com. Susan Miller, I know I'm going to talk to you for sure, even though I know you're a regular. Been working hard, business picking up. No, I'm not just treading water. I'm turning this everything I got. All right, let me see. In terms of your living situation, no, really? I heard April or May. That sucks. Hold on, I was going to mix these for you. Which one? I'm supposed to actually draw the green ones for you. Hold on a second. Okay, your living situation is going to clear up by the middle of December because there will be someone coming forward to offering you help or offering you a place to stay or offering you somewhere where you can work and then get the room and board, like work for them and stay there at the same time, and trade for that. But I don't feel like that's coming until the middle of December. But for right now, your card is find balance, which I feel like totally matches what's going on around you. So this is all about you finding the balance in your life and just knowing that the balance is coming. Continue to ask the universe to give you that balance, that sense of strength and that sense of confidence, and that'll help get you there because the other card is embrace. So even though times are challenging and even though it has been a mess, I want to say you're supposed to embrace this lesson and know that it's just something you were supposed to go through, something to make you stronger, more powerful, more within yourself, and also give you the confidence to know that it doesn't matter what comes your way, you're going to be able to break through it. So I hope that helps and makes your day. So let's see. Pat. Trip to New York, so I love summer. Anything on my son and the day. Thank you. Have a nice weekend. All right, Pat, let me see. I feel like your son wants to show you around town and show you all of the reasons that he lives there or why he enjoys the environment that's there. I feel like for you, you're going to find it stressful or just like uncomfortable just because of the amount of energy and the amount of excitement there, but your son is definitely used to that. So I feel like that's going to be one of the things that's going to happen. I do feel like it's going to be a very I'm hearing like loving weekend, whatever that means. So I feel like there are going to be some good conversations and a great sense of comfort there. And your card is all about inner peace. Isn't that interesting? I access my inner peace by slowing down to clearly hear the guidance of the angels. I also feel like this is going to come, this is from talking with your son and being around him. There will be a great sense of inner peace within you. And I also feel like there's a great sense of pride when you see all of the things that he shares with you. And the things that he's going to share with you, I want to say it's between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m., whatever that means. So I don't usually do times, but that's what I heard on that. All right. Cindy, I need to thank someone I just lost. Perfect. Jamie, good morning. Hold on a second. Let's see. Any messages regarding what's on my mind today? All right. Let me see if I can figure out what's on your mind today. Well, the first thing I got was stop worrying about it. And I'm supposed to encourage you to take the right steps that you know you need to take to help get it off your mind. Does that make sense? I am not sure exactly what it is, but those are the messages I've got. I share encouragement and breathe hope into the lives of others and my life as well. So there's something about that for sure. And let me draw one more card for you here. Let's see what this deck has to say. Hold on. This one. Sacrifice. So there has been some sacrifice in the past for you, sacrifice around this issue, and I feel like in the past the sacrifice hasn't worked or it hasn't paid off the way you want it to, but that doesn't mean you need to continue working on it. So again, I feel like I'm supposed to encourage you to take the steps you need, take the steps this weekend. There may only be 3 things you need to do, but I feel like this is the weekend to at least get that into motion so that it can be off your plate by the beginning of November. And I hope that makes sense, like by November 1st. Okay, Amanda Wynn, hello, how are you? All right, let's see. You want to know about relationship? All right, let's do this one. Okay, Amanda, here you go. Dedicated effort. This is about you making the bandwidth available, like making space within your energy field to have that relationship come in. I feel like a lot of it is that you are so busy doing other things that having a relationship isn't top of mind or even in the top 10 list. Now, I'm not saying it has to be the #1 thing and, oh my gosh, all I can think about is having a relationship. It's not that. But it is about making an effort to have space and allow and call upon the universe to bring that person to you, to attract them to you. I do feel like you will be meeting them soon. I feel like there is someone coming in. How soon is that? It could be within the next month. So I want to say, yeah, that it could be in November. And I feel like it's going to be an unexpected surprise. But I do feel like you need to make space for that, right? Because really, it's all about your sacral chakra, which is about boundaries and intuition and making the boundaries free for you so that you can have space for them. And I hope that makes sense. Let me see, what's this one? Yeah, because you're making a clarity of belief, right? So there you go. As long as you believe, it will start coming your way. But I feel like it's more than the belief. It's just about making space for that person. All right, let's see. Next person, Ralph. Anything exciting for my baby for the next week? Let me see. No, I got that there's just going to be new connection, new conversation going on. And I feel like I'm supposed to draw you one of these. So unity with that person. I celebrate all aspects of myself and well as my strong connections to others. So that does match with what I just said. So I do feel like there's just going to be a strong connection, more like playing and enjoying each other and seeing the beauty in what it is that you have created. And that person will look at you with that same sense of confidence and being proud because you're kind of having an awakening, or at least awakening about what it is you have been able to create within that person. So awakening is I open my heart and soul to awaken to the mysteries of life. Okay, next person, Liz. All right, Liz, let's see what I got for you. This deck. And don't forget those few of you that were at the beginning, my regulars, I will go back and hit you guys up at the end. Let's see here. This one. Liz, your card is triumphant success. This is about you making a confirmation or making a decision and then confirming it and then moving forward and not allowing yourself to be overwhelmed by the process of deciding, like decision in action, or what's that word? I can't remember what the word is, but there's that thing where you have so much information that you can't make a decision because you're so whatever. That's what this feels like to me. It feels like you're going to use the sword to cut through that and make it that you do deal with some things. I also feel like you're supposed to compartmentalize some of these things and make it like, okay, if there's 5 things that you're worried about, I want to say you're supposed to work on like 3 of them at a time and then let the other 2 go till next week. I feel like 3 of them are important and really need to be decided, where the other 2 are like, take it or leave it. You don't really need to worry about them now. So I do feel like work on those first 3 and then the other 2 will come around later. And the other card I have for you, because there's plenty of material and spiritual prosperity around you. This is all about spiritual prosperity for you and having that connection, that light connection all around you. Okay, next person. Amanda, I did you. Nathan, I'm going to skip you. Josh, wait, I'm skipping you guys. I'll come back. Romy, hi, welcome. When are you moving to San Diego? Well, the first thing I heard was next week. I'm guessing that's probably unlikely because you wouldn't be asking me if it's that. So if it's not then, I do feel like you're going to move within the next month. I feel like you're moving in November 2017. I do feel like, though, you still need to scout some of it out and make sure that everything is lined up the way you need it to be. Definitely in terms of making sure you know exactly where you're going. You just don't move there, you know, shotgun approach. So I feel like you are going to visit again, maybe once, maybe twice, and then after that, you will go. It's like you're going to pick the area you're going to be in, and then you are going to move there. I do feel like the move is going to be successful. I feel like you are going to have a lot more opportunities for abundance and friendships and all of the things that you have been looking for. And I do feel like all of that starts in December. So I want to say you are going to move in November, but I still feel like you're going to go there at least one more time prior to moving to like scope it out. Susan, you're welcome. Ying, all right, hold on a second. This one, let me see, what do I see for you? I'm supposed to draw angel card for you, or yes, so let's see, what is it? Really, I got lightheartedness. Okay, so Ying, here's what I see for you. You're supposed to release self-doubt and allow your heart to be filled with Spirit's light. This is about stopping. I want to say you're not supposed to be as rigid for some ideas around you and allow other information to come in that you may consider changing your path or changing a direction or doing something different than what you're doing now and being open to new ideas. I feel like these ideas are coming in from left and right, and that in some ways you're rejecting them flat out. So I do feel like you are supposed to take them into consideration, right? Because this is all part of the passageway all around you. And passageway says, I'm open to new opportunities and possibilities. So I want to say, be open to new possibilities around you. I feel like that's something that's hard or difficult or kind of like you're set in your ways. And I feel like the universe is saying, you know what? Let us show you something different and see if you like it. I also feel like this is going to happen within the next 2 weeks or so. Okay, next person. Denise, I'm skipping you too. Hold on a second. I'm trying to do people I don't know. Mandy Faye, welcome. Let's see. I think, what deck am I supposed to use for you? This one, Mandy, angel card. Hold on a second. Okay, do I care about whatever people are texting me over here? Shauna. Okay, let's see. Your card, Mandy, is willingness. Really? I step forward with certainty and take action on the loving guidance I receive. Okay, let me see what this is about. I feel like you get messages or intuitive guidance every day, but in many cases I feel like you blow it off, like you don't listen to it, or you're not sure what it is, and you're not sure whether it's true, and you're just kind of like unsure about that. But I feel like this weekend and over the next 2 weeks, you're supposed to take time doing it or allowing it to come true and kind of see how it feels. This is like a test of some sort to see if the messages are accurate to you and seeing how the messages can change what's going on around you. For example, if you're hearing in your head, I need to go to the grocery store, even though you thought, well, wait, do I really need to go? I want to say there's some reason you're supposed to go. That's what I heard is the example. So I don't know if that makes sense to you or not, but let me go ahead and draw one of these too. Hold on a second. This one. Right, because again, that was the same person as before. Hold on. Try not to draw the same cards. Here we go. This one, how's this? Right. Because I feel like by doing that, it helps bring you a new sense of fulfilling of wishes. It'll help bring some of your other wishes and dreams come true. So allow those messages to come and allow them to be true, because it's going to create, this one still wants to talk to you, material and spiritual prosperity all around you, spiritual prosperity. So maybe that's the message for you. It's about being more spiritual, or at least opening up to be open to those messages, that now is the time that you understand how it works and you're much more comfortable in that mindset. Okay, next person, Kimberly. All right, let's see, something about blah, 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 blah. All right, so given all of that, I am not a doctor. So now that I have said that, let me see. Do you need to be concerned? Does she need to? Here's what I got on that. I want to say it's on this side, and I want to say the answer is no, because I feel like when they're doing the other surgery, that I know what that one is, that they're going to go in there and look at it or fix it all at the same time. Again, I'm not a doctor, so ask if that's possible, but that's what it feels like to me, like they can look in there and take care of it all at the same time. So I feel like it's like it might be a lumpectomy is what I want to say they're going to do, but I still feel like they're going to do that and be able to do the other thing you were telling me about all at the same time. Okay, I hope that helps. And I think you have an appointment there. Is it next Thursday or Thursday the 7th? Is the 7th even a Thursday? And I want to say don't feel sick about it, because I'm feeling sick right now, so must be catching it from you. Whew. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Oh, wow, you're actually really sick right there. Jamie Lynn Campbell. All right, hold on a second. First, I'm going to draw one for you. Let's see. Yours is an angel card. Okay, well, they all popped out, so it's definitely that one. All right, let's see. Do you know what it is already, Jamie? I want to say you do. Here we go. Courage. I feel courageous knowing I have the strength to take the appropriate action. Yeah, you know what that is. Next one, healing embrace. I extend open arms and embrace others to share peace and conditional love. And I want to add on this one, I feel like the healing embrace is also already around you. You're surrounded by it. So the healing embrace energy is all around you. And I want to say, based on what we talked about yesterday, that probably does make sense. Right? Anything else want to pop up for you? Nope, that's it. Okay, next person. I'm going to say it's Wist, or maybe you mispronounced. Hello, I'm going about lately one of my health and husband's health. All right, hold on really quick. I'm not a doctor, as I've said before. Does your husband have gallstones? I want to say he needs to go to the doctor and have that looked at. If it's not that, it might be liver. But I feel like he does need to go to the doctor and have that looked at. For you, your health, yours is just about stress. So this is about you taking some time to heal yourself or do things to help, ease the stress around you. So whether that, whether that's doing meditation or yoga or taking a bath or going for a walk or whatever it is you do to mellow out, that's what this feels like to me. I also feel there's a lot of pent-up energy inside you that needs to be released in a way. So this could be about having conversations with others who could step up and help you in that regard. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense. Anything else? I'm going to draw one of these for you. Let's see. Yep, because this is all about you having clarity of belief. So when I said the part about talking to someone else and about clearing some of those things up, that's what this card means to me, or at least for you. This is about you getting set on what it is, or getting more clarity on what it is that you want and need. Let's see, anything else want to come up for you? This one, because, no, it's not that one. Hold on. It's this one, right. Because you're starting to seek your truth and open up. And that's part of this whole releasing the stress, because it's stressful as you start growing and going in that direction. Okay, Jesse Hollander. Let's see. This deck for you. Balance. Jesse, this is about balance for you. You listen to your heart and bring yourself back to center. There have been people or situations that have been calling you off onto a road or a track or a situation that you're not comfortable with. It may have already happened. It may have happened yesterday. But this is about knowing that you're about to take a deep breath and step back into your power and step back into your truth and step back into the center and let those people know what it is they need to know so that you can move forward, about standing up for yourself. I feel like it's also about you speaking about your rights. It's something about rights and privilege. And by doing that, it brings you this one. This one is inner peace. Inner peace is I access my inner peace by slowing down to clearly hear the guidance of the angels. So as you get back on track, you will have a strong sense of that inner peace coming back to you in the way that it was, I want to say Wednesday. Okay, I hope that one makes sense. Next person, Rose, Sky, you're next, because you're going to be my last one, or then I'm going to go back to the others in the beginning. All right, Rose, it's this one. Happiness. Oh, Rose, awesome. I glow with light as I radiate the healing properties of happiness. There is great happiness and love and light around you. You have finally broken free. Not only that, you've also made new decisions and just set the standard higher as you step up to bring into your life what it is you've always really wanted. The people around you, the way you're sharing yourself, your compassion, your abundance, all of those things are lining up the way you've always wanted. And I feel like for the rest of the year, there's nothing but great celebration ahead. I do still feel like there might be a move coming for you next February, but right now you're celebrating where you're at and making it, as happy as it can be. Because I feel like there was a rough time around you before. All right, let's see, one more here. Yep, before, is this now? Past. This was the past, where you were feeling hopeless, but it's not around you anymore. That card should have been upside down, by the way. But now, all that is about your solar plexus and being connected to that powerful light, powerful energy, powerful boundaries. Okay, have a good weekend. I hope that feels good. Sky Wagner, one of my favorites. Let's see, I'm going to draw this deck for you. Hold on a second. Let's see. Sky, where's your card? It's not in that deck. Oh, well, hold on. It'll be in this one. Let's see here. Okay, here's one. I want to say you're supposed to stop worrying about what's going to happen tomorrow, that it's going to work out fine. Does that make sense? And your card, which is discontent and boredom, tells me this is new challenges, new opportunities coming your way, especially within the next 3 to 6 weeks, and I want to say you're going to achieve them easily, that there's not going to be a large challenge or something that's going to set you back, but I am hearing whatever you're doing tomorrow, stop worrying about it. What is it? Right? Yeah. What was there, another card? Who's remember? If it's about a previous relationship or about talking to someone about the past, I feel like it's going to clear up some things around you. But again, I get don't worry about it. It's not going to be bad. I feel like you're going to walk away feeling much stronger. All right, let's see. One more. You're welcome, Becky Court. Okay, so let me do some one more with Becky, and then I'm going to go back and do the 3 from the beginning. All right, so Becky Court. Firm foundation. Celebrate the foundation you've created in your life and celebrate all of the power you now have, and know that you are ready to take on anything and that nothing is going to stop you. You've asked for this, you've wished for it, and now it's here, especially over the next 6 weeks. I want you to plan what it is you want to achieve next year and towards the end of this year, and go ahead and start putting those plans and actions into motion. All right, now I promised I was going to do some people from the beginning, so let me go back and pick them up. All right, so the first one is Tosh. Tasha, which are you? You are this deck. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, wow. Tasha, your card popped out before I even did it. It's Hanged Man. Wait. Wait, you're trying to rush things. You're trying to rush things that don't need to be rushed. You're trying to go through something without like noticing the trees and the forest and all of those other things. So I want to say you're supposed to wait. Do you know what this is? I got that you do know whatever it is I'm talking about. So wait about that, because you're not trapped and you don't have to make that decision today. Because look, that card came out upside down. Okay, so all right, I'm guessing that one made sense. Next, Teresa Robinson, which of, number 3. The answer is number 3. So whatever you wrote down, it's the third one. That's what I'm supposed to tell you. And I knew that yesterday. So it is number 3. Okay, there you go. Nathan. This deck, hold on a second. Let me pull from here. Oh, Teresa, if you're still there, I feel like you're surprised that that's the one. Nathan, look at you. You always get cards like this, dude. Transformation, it's still going on around you. Continue noticing it, especially if you see butterflies flying by you, because that is the symbol of transformation. I feel like you're surrounded in them as you're moving forward, because you have grown so much, especially in the last 6 months. That you've made so many changes, that the transformation is still happening, that you're enjoying it. And you're enjoying how people are looking at you differently and looking at you with a new sense of power and love and light and understanding. So continue allowing that transformative energy to surround you and have it keep going. All right, so Teresa, you chose career success, psychic being a work-play balance. So Teresa, your one is work-play balance. That's the most important one. Kind of makes sense as I'm looking about those things. So there you go. All right, let's see. Who else did I skip that I should really go back to? Hold on. Nathan. I think I skipped you, Nathan. Hold on. Let's see this one. Nathan, here's an angel card for you. And then at the very end, everyone, I'm going to pick another group card for everybody. So hang on with me. Hang with me. Resilience. Nathan, here's your card for resilience. You continue to bounce back all the time, showing how powerful and how much strength you have now. These are things you have learned or changed, especially since you were 15. And I feel like at that time, you always felt like you were going to be defeated and something else was going to happen. But it's not that way anymore, because you're resilient as you hold onto hope and faith, which gives you great strength. So that's just like a pep talk is what I want to say it is. And the other one is unlimited abundance for you. I open to the natural flow of abundance. And I feel like you are open to that. So that's a very good thing. All right, who else did I skip? Denise, I skipped you. You're blue today and cheerful. What's wrong with me? I got nothing. I feel like you're having a release, that this is just part of the stages of change that you're going through, that some of the disappointments and sadness that you've been carrying perhaps since you were a teenager, you're finally just releasing and letting go, and you're helping clear out some of that yuck that's just been all around you. So I want to say this is a good thing is what I get. And the cards you have, again, hold on, it's solar plexus. Where's my chart? Since it's about sadness, let me make sure I say the right thing. Yes, I did. Solar plexus, this is about mental energy and about willpower and about thoughts and about perfectionism. So this is all about, changing those thoughts and having thoughts that are more gentle on you. So maybe you're being hypercritical, or part of you is doing that, and that's what's making you sad. But I want to say this is a very short-lived thing. It should be over by tomorrow, and then you'll have a new sense of love, a new sense of being, I want to say, like washed clean, like love begins. Whoa, come here. Love begins all around you. What was the next one that came out? Because you have a new sense of authority, right? Because you're cleaning things up. So I want to say that's okay. This is just a 24-hour blah, and then after that, it's over. Did you like that? Was a technical word, the thing I just did. All right, let me see. Anybody else on here I'm supposed to chat with? Rose, I did. Sky, Cindy, I did. Becky, I did. Ying. Hold on. I'll do a couple more. All right, Ying. I already answered one for you. Hold on, I recognize that. So I'll only answer one a day. Okay, Ellen, let's see this deck. Unity, Ellen, this is your card of the day. I celebrate all aspects of myself as well as my strong connection to others. This is about business and about seeing how you are being very successful in business because of the connections that you've created and because of the people that are coming up around you who wish to be near you and wish to do, things with you or business with you. So I want to say keep going and just keep allowing that positive energy to come through, especially over the next 2 weeks. I feel like they're going to be very good. And I'm also supposed to encourage you. Oh, no, actually, this is about you giving encouragement to others around you. So I don't know you. Do you have a daughter? Is she about 17 or 18? Does she need some encouragement from you and to tell her that she's beautiful and that she's kind and she's perfect just the way she is and that she doesn't need to listen to some of whatever the BS that someone who may be younger than her, maybe 16, might have told her or made her feel? That's pretty specific. I hope that one made sense. All right, so hopefully that does. Anything else I'm supposed to tell you? No, I keep hearing daughter, daughter, daughter. Okay, moving right along. Anybody else I'm supposed to tell? Anybody else? Oh, number 4 from here. 1, 2, 3. John and Shauna, I'll come back to you. Do I need to advertise on the new site I'm thinking about? I don't think so. I want to say no. I want to say that site doesn't have the traffic they claim, and that your money would be spent much better elsewhere if you did your own like SEO work, or you did your own kind of blogging or writing or something like that to push yourself up. Does that make sense? I hope so. But I definitely get that the money, that website doesn't have the traffic that you think it does. All right, last one, Shauna, you're it. Here we go. Will I find the right people? How many times in the environment? Absolutely. You just need to be patient and allow the universe to line them up for you. Because, oh wow, remember I told you yesterday, I saw puzzle pieces. I feel like now I see you holding the puzzle pieces and you're like putting them together. So this is all a very good sign for you. And your card is, look at this, new authenticity around you. The anger pushed you to a new place of authenticity. I genuinely express the very core of my being. No more fear, no more shenanigans. Okay, that'll be today's everybody thing. Hang on now, let me do a group message for everyone. What deck is it going to be? It's going to be this one. So one more group message for the weekend. And again, I want to thank all of you for being here. If you're going to be around or out tonight, come to the zoo and see me. The card for everyone this weekend is the waiting game. So it's okay that we've all waited to do some of the things that have been talked about here, or some of the things that you've been guiding to do. But now it's time for the game, the waiting game, to be over. And it's time to put into motion some of those tough things that we've always wanted or we always needed to have. Now is the time to do it. Between now and the end of the year is the time to do those things so that next year you can start out on the right foot, on a whole new level of understanding and kindness, on a whole new level of love and light all around you. So this is about me calling for the end, I guess, of the waiting game. Anything else they're telling me? One more card I'm supposed to pull. Right. And it's all about listening to your intuition about it and allowing your intuition to guide you and tell you when the game is over and when you're supposed to be moving forward. I get that that time is really now. And one more card that wants to pop out is, oh, okay, because there's no deception about it. It came out upside down. So there's no deception. This is all about the truth now all around you. You've been waiting for the truth. Now it's here. Okay, everyone, I hope that made sense to you, and I want to thank all of you for being here this week. Again, my name is Bob. BobThePsychic.com is the website. I'm a tarot angel card reader, intuitive medium, and channel here in North Scottsdale. My information is right there on your screen. If you'd like to know more about what the card I read for you or more about today's group message, feel free to go to my website, set an appointment with me. I do have time available today, very little, and a little bit tomorrow, and then I'm wide open next week starting on Tuesday. Again, come visit me this weekend at the Phoenix Zoo, in the evening at the Halloween, and I will see you all again next week. Thank you so much for spending part of your Friday with me, and I hope you have a great weekend. Okay, bye-bye, everybody.